Hello and welcome to Astroneer. Now, since last playing Astroneer and doing a video on it, there's been a couple of updates. Now, one of them was to update the Rover handling. That was a specific patch. And then number 8 came along, so 0.8, and that gave us the tutorial section, which I've played through it. It gives you the basics of the game and how to work it. But I've also the 9 has given us shredders, so you can now collect things from the surface and shred them into materials to gather scrap. And we're going to be having a look at those. We're also going to be having a look at the new this is sort of like exotype, so you can basically pick research off of trees. It's a wonderful thing. So let's get in there and let's have a look. I've been quite busy building up a new base starting from scratch. And I've been playing with Rovers and having a look at those. Right, so the new shredders, there's 2 of them. So if we do them on, it's this one, or not, it's the case. It's that one. No. No, it is on the first tab. Oh, annoying. Oh, okay, so there we go. So there's the shredder. So you've got a medium shredder costing 500 bytes. So we'll buy that. And we have the large shredder, which is 1,000 bytes. Not terribly expensive, not really. And this brings us onto the new type of research. Now, if you have a look at this, and you'll find these underground and on different outcropping rocks as well, you'll see that sort of like brown flower. If you put your mouse over it and just research it straight off, and there you go, 62 bytes. And same again, and quite often you'll find 2 or 3 on a rock or a plant or something. So quick dive down here, because there's one down here, so in the caves as well. So I gently glide towards it, and there's one here, look. That one's got 3 on it, so if we research those. And there we go, we've got a nice bit of research to play around with. So anyway, back up to the Rovers. Now the Rover handling has been improved, although I've been testing it out and I can't really see where. Now the larger Rover definitely works better on the bigger terrain. The small Rover, as you can see, let's give it a quick spin, gets stuck on just about everything as soon as you hit a rock. It's like these ones, slows down. I even did alright on that one. Handling is better a bit, not much. It is good. However, one of the things that I have noticed compared to when I played it before is that the batteries on the Rovers seem to run out really quick. So if I just dive on here, you'll notice I've got like a little solar panel and a little wind turbine on here. Solar panel's out. Dive around here and run over some rocks. And it does handle that better. That's the improvement from what they were saying in from the devs, that the Rovers will tend to roll over the top of the rocks rather than get stuck on them like they did before. But yeah, in the dark the batteries just go. I mean, I only made it in the large Rover. I made it over to that hill over there, and that was it. That was as far as it was going. That was pathetic. So let's have a look at that large Rover. Let's go for a longer rock because we need to find some scrap. Let's just try and drive over these rocks here. See how it handles that big one. So yeah, much better overall. Don't get stuck as you used to, which was really irritating. Right, now over here, so this is where I've made it to. Over here we find a table and some medium salvage. So put the medium salvage on there. What's this? Can I pick that up? Do I have to put it on my back maybe? Okay, maybe not. Can I place it anywhere on my buggy? No, I can't. And I can't place it anywhere on myself, which means I'm going to have to carry it back. So unless there's a trailer that you can build, how useful is that? Right, now is this platform scrap? This is platform wreck, that says salvage. This debris, so it all says salvage, doesn't it? Alright, so we've got the turbine, sun's gone down. We're not getting anything out of the solar panel. Oh, but the wind turbine's going, so that's not too bad. And I'm finding that that's a much more useful thing to have both the wind turbine and the solar panel on it. Whereas before I didn't really need it because the batteries didn't really run out, to be fair. But they just seem to run out so much quicker without them. Let's drive around the hill. Once again, I've left a lot of pitfalls for myself. Oh yeah, look at that, it climbs up that beautifully. Right, so we have some scrap. Let's build ourselves some so I don't know what you build them on. Not that. Let's try the medium printer. Large platform, printer, smelter, mineral extractor, research chamber, vehicle bay, large shredder. We need 2 aluminium. Okay, what about this small one? That sits on your backpack. Generate some wind turbines, small side tents. Okay, maybe not. Maybe then it's a case of medium shredder. There he is, 1 aluminium. So we need some aluminium to play with. Right, I'll go and find some aluminium and I will build those and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've been out and I've got the materials I've needed and I've also built a trade platform because we're going to need that in a minute. So the medium printer that produces or it builds the larger shredder, so we're going to do that. And the small fabricator which you make from your backpack, so if you open your backpack, it's one of the options down here, there is small fabricator. That will create the small shredder, so we'll print that as well. Chip, 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 chip. Right, okay, so we've got a small box and we've got a big box. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if that was to be deployed on something like a truck, and I'm probably going to regret putting it on there. So let's grab the large one because I know that I want that on there, because I think that's going to be a case of let me guess, the controls are on the other side. Yay! Lovely. Let's turn it around. Let's unplug it. Ooh, Okay. Let's turn it around. That's the nice thing with this. Using the Z and X keys, just drop it down. And put it back up. Okay, right, so this one. So if we can turn that around, let's pick it up, spin it around. Okay. Does it matter, we think? Probably not. Okay, so let's take our and put it in. There you go. Hey! As you can see, as the scrap is being chunked up, you're getting a scrap module from here. So and so you've got scrap that you can then take over to the platform here, and you should be able to trade it. Ah, there we go, so you can trade it for... Oh, right, okay, so if we want resin, that scrap gives us 2. So, there you go, that's how you use the scrap shredders, and how to find scrap and what the scrap looks like. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, you found it useful. I did do the tutorial video, I'll tack that on the end. There's nothing new in it, so if you want to watch it, fine, it will be on the end of this video, but until then it's not a problem. Hope you found this useful, hope you found this informative. If you subscribe, we love to have subscribers, it's what we do these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now. Hello and welcome to Astroneer. Now, it's been a little while since I played Astroneer, and since then it's had a few updates, and released just last weekend was update 0.9, and so it's come with a few new bits and pieces. Before that, as you can see from the sort of like the space station, there is a new tutorial that was introduced in the previous patch 0.8. And before that there was an update to the Rovers and how they handled. But this particular patch also includes a new exploration type which you can pick up and use as scrap, and you put that in a shredder. As it quite is, the shredders are now available in the game. So you print those at fabricators and put them on the table as you would any other of the other items, and then you can use the scrap at the trade platform. So full patch notes, go and see the Astroneer website. But what we're going to do is going to have a look through the tutorial, because there wasn't actually a tutorial for me to play with when it first arrived. So we're going to do that. I'm probably going to kick off a new station or a new base, because the last time I saw my base it was a mess. It looked like the patches had reverted it somewhat to its original state, with all the rocks floating around in midair. It was just a disaster. So I'm going to rebuild that over the course of the week, and I'm going to put together a montage of videos to see what's different, what isn't different, and what the shredder does basically. So let's have a look at the tutorial. Okay, so here we are. So let's exit, as it says, press E to exit. So basic controls are camera, So if we use the right mouse button as it directed to look around, walk, it's a wrecked rover. Oh god, I'm suffocating, but thankfully the rover helps me. Well, not much, because there's not much I can actually do with it. Okay, so I need to get over there. So, what's that say? Pick it up. That is not a lot of oxygen. Oh look, my oxygen's broken. Look. Ah, okay, right. That's interesting. Wasn't like that before. Move it close to the wrecked rover. And I've just put it on my backpack. So T to place the tether. Okay, so now what? Alright, okay, there's a few of them. So it's teaching you the tethering technique. And I'm about to die. Okay, so let's head in this direction. Drop a tether. Pick this one up. Put it on the back there. And we only have to reach this far, I think. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we are now at here. Oh, there's a gap. Several gaps by the looks of it. Do I go over there? Or do I head to the base? Tethers have got 1, 2. Alright, okay, so we get to the base. Alright, so there I've managed to fix my backpack from this guy. I can open that up. Okay. Q to open catalogue. A small generator can now be unlocked from your catalogue. Small generator. There we go. And purchase it. Small generator. Yay. So close the catalogue. Okay. Find a compound deposit to get an ingredient. Okay, so we'll also need the gun. The terrain tool. That is. Okay, so find a deposit, it says. Ah, okay, resin. Resin looks good. Ooh, that might be useful, this one. Okay, that's new. Not seen one of those yet. Alright. F1, modifying terrain. So it then goes back to giving you these bits and pieces of information. So let's equip the tool and remove the terrain. Let's grab some compounds. Grab what we need, we'll get as much as we possibly can. Okay, that looks about it. Right, let's go back to the tether because we're running out of air. Right, so open the Q menu. Oh, no, wrong Q menu. Press Q. Right, so print a small generator. Okay, cool. So we should have a small generator somewhere. Retrieve the generator from your backpack. Oh, it must be that one. Yeah, so it's disappeared. Place the generator on the ground or on a platform. Oh, I guess I was supposed to mine that stuff. Okay, alright, okay, so let's bung it on the ground. Part E to turn on. Right, so we need organic compound. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's regrowing. That's a new mechanic. Use the train tool to unbury the outpost. Great. The exo habitat. Oh, yeah. That's kind of handy. Okay, so let's. Oh, I can't flatten the ground, can I? Because I don't have the right tool. Okay, fair enough. Just have to unbury the outpost. Some of that in there. Okay. So now why isn't there a connection there? Now, how do you turn these around again? Oh, there we go. That's the Z and the X keys. So, can we plug that into there? No, apparently not. Okay. See, there's one that's solid. Okay. So there is no way of using the power from there. Oh, that might be why then. Okay, so F1. So use the power connection sockets. As before, this we all know, of course. So what we'll do is we'll just grab that. research objects accumulate data in bytes. Try researching a wide variety of small and large objects. Examine the control panel on the research monitor to see more information about the research operation. Right, so this we already know. So we open the catalogue. Not the right catalogue. Still not the right catalogue. Oh, that sucks. Oh right, so Q, hold on, catalogue tags can now be unlocked from your catalogue. Right, okay, so so it was that catalogue. That one. Right, okay. So we can now build tethers. Open the backpack and print some tethers. There we go. The canister. So, the canister. For that we need resin. Oh, there was a resin deposit over here. And what we can cunningly do, let's drop a tether there. And grab some resin here. There we go. So, resin, print a canister. Printing a canister, there we go. So, nothing particularly new at the moment. Collect soil, okay. So this was one of the things that was missing from the previous set of instructions. It's one of the things that you couldn't possibly have known ever, was that you can gather soil, fill up the canister, and you can then use it to flatten off the land. I had to work that out all by myself, honestly. Right, so that's now full. Add resistor drain. Control flattens it. Okay, so what's next? Or is that it? Ah, okay. Collect soil in canisters to build a ramp. Okay. Okay, that wasn't a very good ramp. So let's go with that, maybe. Hey, hey, hey. Go requires a seat for launch. Oh, okay, well this is all a bit new, look at that. Oh, look. This is quite a nifty looking thing. It certainly wasn't in the game previously. Okay, so nothing from there. Nothing. Okay, where to next then? Explore the cave. Okay, right. Okay. Contents printed. Schematic. Full power required to avoid data loss. Okay. Does that mean we need to bring organic material down here? Probably just need to add another. Right, so we need the organic material, we need to build another couple of generators maybe. So let's go with a small generator. And build another one just for luck. And then we'll need to go and snag some of the organic material from the surface, or hoover some up. And a lot down here, so let's go to it. Okay, so let's put the materials on so that we can get all the power we need. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We now have so there it is. And bytes, funnily enough, we have 300 bytes. So now what we can do is we should be able to print the seat that we need. Here on rack. Compound. Compass compound. 2 pieces compound. Okay, so how do I make it build it? I'm gonna hazard a guess I need another small generator or 2. Grab some more organic compound off the tree. Is that doing what we need? Yeah, that's not good. Oh, okay, print. And blast off. Some goodies over there. Congratulations! Ha ha ha! Excellent, we finished the training missions. So, from here on in, it's just the game in general. So, that was a very useful little tutorial. It's nice to have that as an introduction. It certainly did the job. It was sorely missing from the previous, previously from the game, and basically gives you the initial crux of everything you need to do. So it teaches you how to buy, research things, teaches you how to buy things with that research, and then power things and basically how things fit together. So yeah, I mean that's a good little tutorial for a really good game, and it has been lacking for some time. But yeah, okay, cool. Right, let's stop this one here. Thanks for watching. This has been a tutorial for Astroneer. Now, this is a hobby for me, so please subscribe. It's having subscribers that makes it worthwhile for me. And if you want us to review a particular game, get in touch. And on Facebook or on Twitter, you can find us there as Gadgetz, and I'll do my best to accommodate you. So until the next time, have a good one. See you then.